to last throughout the years.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you.
Come on now.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on.
We gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on.
Yeah, good.
Hey,
Awesome.
That's good.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let's see who we have so far. We have Samara and we have Aracelis. How are you, Samara and Aracelis? Okay, I guess we'll start in 2 more minutes. I was gonna give our families some time to join us. Samara, la mamá de Samara, ¿está ahí?
Sí,
Okay.
hola, buenas
Hola,
tardes.
buenas tardes, ¿cómo está?
Bien, gracias.
Okay. Y Araceli, Araceli, can you hear us? Hola, Nathaniel.
Hola, sí, buenos días. ¿Cómo están?
Okay. Hola, buenas tardes.
Es Julián. El nombre.
Hola, Judy. Hi. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We have some more friends joining us. Thank you.
Hey, Nabil and Monserrati. Good morning.
Good morning. Or good afternoon, right?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, families. Oh, we have a few more. So I guess we're gonna give it another minute or so.
Oh.
Yes, our friends are joining us today. They must be excited for a special guest. Let's see. Hola, Valeria.
Where is Valeria? Right there.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So I think we'll start right now with the families that we have. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Fantastic Reading. Today we have a wonderful class in store for all of you that are here with us today, and for those of you who are at home. We have special guests from the Aesthetic Realism team. Today we would be learning a little bit more about you plus the world and what that means. And we're also going to be reading a wonderful story today about a dragon and a kitty. So we hope that you enjoy.
Buenas tardes a todas las familias que están aquí con nosotros. Como ya ustedes les habíamos mencionado, hoy tenemos unos invitados muy importantes de una fundación que se llama Realismo Estético o Aprendizaje Realista, y van a estar compartiendo aquí con nosotros acerca de temas musicales muy bonitos, y también vamos a estar leyendo acerca de un libro muy, muy encantador acerca de un gatito y su amigo el dragón el día de hoy.
But before we get into our wonderful program today, we have to see who came to class. So I will be singing to our wonderful friends our good afternoon song, and then we're going to see who is here with us today. Are you ready? I think you are. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon afternoon to you.
En español. Buenos días, ¿cómo están? Hey, ¿cómo están? Buenos días, ¿cómo están? Hey, ¿cómo están? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Great. Okay, let's see who's here today. So many. Oh, the new friends. And I am going to sing for a friend who starts with the letter N for Nathaniel. Hola, Nathaniel. Hi. Okay, we're going to sing for Nathaniel. Where is Nathaniel? Where is Nathaniel? There he is. There he is. How are you today, Nathaniel? ¿Cómo se siente Nathaniel? How is Nathaniel today?
Bien.
Muy bien, gracias. Aplaude, aplaude. Yay!
And now I'm going to sing to our other friend that she was here very early because she's so excited to be at the class. And that girl is Samara. Where is Samara? Where is Samara? There she is. There she is. How are you today, Samara? How are you, Samara? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. Aplaude. Aplaude. Good job, Samara.
Okay, now I'm going to sing for a brother and sister who I see on the screen. And it's Diego and Valeria. Hi. Where is Diego and Valeria? There they are. There they are. How are you today, friends? How are you today? Very, very happy. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Excellent.
Oh, and now I'm going to sing to a friend that I know that he is there listening and dancing, and that friend is Nabil. Where is Nabil? Where is Nabil? There he is. There he is. How are you today, Nabil? How are you?
I'm fine. Say bye. Look, Nabil.
I'm fine, thank you. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Good job, Nabil.
Okay, now I'm gonna sing to one of our old little baby friends here, Annalise. Hi, Annalise. Are you ready? Where is Annalise? Where is Annalise? There she is. There she is. How are you today, Annalise? Are you hiding? I see you. I see you. How are you today, Annalise? Happy?
Happy.
Very, very happy. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Awesome.
And also we have a very pretty girl. She's waiting with a pink dress. And that girl is Juliet. Where is Juliet? Where is Juliet? There she is. There she is. How are you today, Juliet? How are you? Are you shy today? Are you happy? Are you good? How are you today?
Good.
Very, very good. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Thank you, Juliet.
Okay, let me see. Do we have, oh, I'm going to sing for our big adult friends today too, right? Because we don't want to feel left out. So I'm going to sing for, where is Mr. Robert? Where is Mr. Robert? There he is. There he is. How are you today, Mr. Robert?
Good.
Very, very good. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
And I'm gonna do it like you, but more fun because I'm gonna call more than one people, Miss Reina, because
Go
it's
for it.
more fun when say fine, good, and then they clap their hands. So, where is Deborah and Barbara? There they are. There they are. How are you today, friends?
Bien.
Oh, bien on one side. And how about you, Miss Deborah?
Really good and happy to be here.
Okay, really good and happy to be here. And bien, clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Okay, and then I'm gonna sing to another friend of ours who's here visiting, Miss Michelle. Hi, Miss Michelle. Where is Miss Michelle? Where is Miss Michelle? There she is. There she is. How are you today, Miss Michelle?
Good and happy.
Very good and happy. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
And since we are singing to everybody, I'm gonna sing to two beautiful ladies. They are here, and I'm gonna sing for those two ladies. And they are, where is Jill and Ayosike? There they are. There they are. How are you today, friends?
Great.
Okay, one side. Well, how about you, Jill? How are you today?
I think she's great, Miss.
I think she's very shy. Great and very shy. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Awesome. And thank you for all of you at home. We hope that you enjoy the song and that you can sing it too. Okay, we know you're there. So now we are going to talk about our guest today, right? And today we're having our fabulous friends from Aesthetic Realism, Mr. Robert, Miss Barbara, and they have a little special guest, Miss Deborah. She's just gonna be looking and observing with us today. But we hope you enjoy what they have in store for us. Okay, it's very important social emotional information that we can use at home to help our babies and our toddlers just feel better about themselves, better about the world that they live in, and know how important they are in this world. So we really hope you enjoy today's workshop.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Buenas tardes. We are very happy to be here today, and we're going to be talking about the most important thing in everybody's life. And that is our job from the time we're little tiny babies until we're big like you, is to like the outside world as much as we can. And the world, if you pick up your finger, some people can do this, the world is everything that is outside of your finger. So if you were to touch, for instance, the table you're in front of, that's the world. That's right. That's the world. Your Aniles is very good. Springing. That's right. And many people are seeing the world is outside of ourselves. Now it happens. We're going to show you two different ways we have of being in this world. Robert Murphy is going to pick up a ball. He's over there. You got the ball?
I will momentarily.
And some people may have little balls by them. There, see the big ball? Everybody, that's a ball. What is that in Spanish?
Big beach ball.
Una pelota de playa.
Thank you. And if you put your finger on the ball, the world, that's the world. The ball is the world. See, and Pamela has one. Miss Pamela has one too. Maybe somebody else does.
Samara has a ball.
Samara has a ball. That's good. You have a ball. Now, it happens that we're going to show you two different things that can happen. Sometimes, and Miss Carpenter's going to take the ball. Robert Murphy's going to.
This ball is not me. This ball is the outside world. This is me. It's different from me. And we all have a feeling about just us and then different things, different people. You look in this class, whole bunch of different people. They're not the same as you. So we're going to show.
Annalise has a big ball too. Yes.
Whoa.
And we can't even see him. He's so big. So
Wow.
Mrs. Robert Murphy's Miss Carpenter will take the ball and she's going to throw it to Mr. Murphy and he's going to show you one way we have sometimes of meeting the world. Are you ready? Here
Everybody has some feeling about the outside world from the time you were born. You get some kind of feeling of what's out there. Okay, so this is one way of seeing the world. Okay, here it comes. Oh, get away from me. Oh, God, I don't want you inside of me. I want just to be me inside of me. Oh, just, well, go away. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't see me. Now, do you think I have a feeling about myself? That I feel good or do I feel bad?
How many people think he feels good? You can go like this. And how many people think he feels bad? You can go like that. Ah, oh, somebody thinks he feels good. Well, what about this way of meeting the world? Which do you think Mr. Murphy will be prouder of? And we'll ask you to throw the ball to somebody in a minute who's near you. Here's another way of meeting the world. Here comes the ball.
The one you just saw, I felt very bad. I felt bad inside because I wanted to kick the world out. So this is a different way of seeing the world. And you're going to have some feeling about me catching it. Ah. Oh, yes. The outside world, it can become me, can be part of me, and I can like it.
Yes.
Even though it's different from me, I can still like it. Everybody in the whole world has these two feelings. One is for the outside world and one is against it.
So if somebody would like to take the ball that you're holding and you can give it to someone else or throw it to someone else, could you have somebody throw it to you?
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. See, Annalise, I think someone is going to throw it to you. Okay, and you threw it to her. That's or him. I don't. Oh, good. He caught it. Yay!
Diego is going to throw it to Valeria.
Okay.
Where's Diego?
Oh, Diego's a baby. I think Valeria's mommy is gonna throw it to her.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Oh, I like how Annalise is playing with mommy. They're catching the world together, and Juliet, Amara.
And Miss Pamela caught the ball from somebody.
Well, I don't have a ball, but
Juliet just caught the ball.
Catch my cubics. I don't have a ball. If you don't have a ball at home, anything that maybe you can catch.
Yes.
But when you catch it, how do you feel inside?
I feel good.
Not good.
Good, right?
Good catching it.
That's
It's part of me.
So can we show the next slide on the, can we share the PowerPoint now?
Yes.
Here we are. Okay. We're talking about this. Aprender al mundo, gustar el mundo, learning to like the world. And the next slide, if we could be yes.
I think we're looking for, there we go. Thank you.
There we go. Can you see the sign? There it is. Just one, that's a me plus the world?
Yes.
Okay. Can everybody see that? It says
we
me.
Can. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up if you can see it. Okay, good. So what's me plus me? Yo, más el mundo. Yo menos el mundo.
Yay.
What will make you strong? Minus or plus? Menos or más?
O más.
Which will make us strong? What do you think?
Would anyone like to unmute themselves and give it a shot? Valeria, what do you think is better? Me plus the world or me minus the world? What do you think?
Me plus the world?
Yes,
Why do you think
Good
that?
job.
that's right. And the reason we have ojos and the reason we have what's ears?
Oídos.
Oídos. Why do we have them? Is it to have the world come inside of us or to stay out? Which is it? To add to us? Yo con más el mundo o menos el mundo? Which is it? You would want to see things, right? And we want to hear things, don't we? Yes. And that's me plus and makes us bigger. When we have this, can we have the next slide? We'd have the ball. And the next slide. What is that? Does anybody know what that is?
Let's see,
Somebody-
Samara. Do you know what that is, Samara? ¿Qué es eso?
Flores.
Flores. Muy bien. She said
Sí.
flower in Spanish.
See, okay, thank you. So could you, and this, Pamela, maybe you could translate this. Could you look at the flower really closely? Look at it very closely.
¿Puedes mirar la flor muy de cerca?
Now close your eyes and can you still see the flower?
Ahora cierra los ojos a ver si puedes todavía ver la flor.
Yes? What do you think? Can you still see it inside of your mind?
¿Todavía la puedes ver dentro de tu mente?
See. So that means the world is getting inside of you and making you more Samara, more Juliet, more Ayosike, more Nathaniel, more Valeria y Diego. And that's what we want when our lives go on. Sometimes, though, we can go like this. I don't want the world inside of me. Does anybody ever do that? Sometimes when you don't want to get up in the morning, say? Yes, Valeria is going like this.
Samara is too.
Uh-huh. So we have to make a decision. We have to make up our minds and say, I want the world inside of me and makes me a bigger person. So what we're going to do now is show you about music. Can we probably go off the share screen? All right. Now, people, do you have boxes and things like that to play and spoons? Some people?
Okay, right. Earlier today, Miss Pamela had sent our families some materials to gather. If you have any kind of boxes, spoons, if you have any cookie tins, anything to add a sound, please feel free to grab it. We're about to use it now.
Recuerden que en la mañana yo les envié un mensaje para que tuvieran una caja vacía de cualquier tipo y una cuchara, algo que haga cualquier tipo de sonido, ¿ok? Porque vamos a utilizarlos ahora.
Ah, I see Samara has something and some other people do. That's right, a box. Valeria has a box. Nathaniel has a box and a spoon. Oh, good. So this is the box and this is the world, right? It begins where my fingertip ends. It's the world. And this, if you have a spoon or a stick or whatever, yes. Now let's go like this. Did you hear a sound? That's right. And people can unmute themselves if they, can you tell them, please?
Pueden quitar el mute si quieren, por favor, para que podamos escuchar. There we go. We can take off our mute so we can hear.
Daniel, take it away.
Okay, now let's do this all together, okay? I'm gonna say go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stop. Okay. So it's you plus that box that makes the sound. Is that good? Is it good, Nathaniel?
I think he likes it.
Now let's do it to you see this? This is a flute. See the flute? I'm going to play, it's going to be me plus the flute. I'm going to play some notes. Listen to this, Daniel. Can you listen? Did you like that?
Yes.
Okay, so it's me plus the flute. Now, let's see if we can put our drumming and our flute together. So that means people have to unmute themselves and we can play together. Nathaniel, could you stop a moment?
He's rocking and rolling, Miss
I
Barb.
know. We can't, so he'll be a great drummer in the. There we go. So let's do this together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that?
Yay.
Okay. So Nathaniel, maybe the person near you can say, we're going to stop now. And other
Okay,
people,
Nathaniel.
No, he's not stopping.
Miss Barbara,
what we're talking about is how one thing can add to another thing. And when music is played, we have a drum, we have a flute. Those are two different things, and they add to each other and they sound better together sometimes, right? Now, this can also happen with music like in a melody. If I were just to play the same note over and over and over again, like this. Is that música? Can you translate that, Ms. Pamela?
Eso, ella nos dice que cuando se toca una sola nota, eso se podría llamar música, o si es mejor cuando agregamos tonos diferentes o cosas diferentes, entonces ahí sí hacemos música.
Yeah, don't we feel it's kind of boring to go over and over and over and over again? Valeria, you don't think so?
She likes it.
What do you like better though? What if I did this? And you can maybe sing along, maybe.
That's so
Like
cute.
Yay. So this is
They're
what
clapping.
you like that better, Valeria, than the first one? Yes. Okay. So we have music is always ourselves plus the world, right, Mr. Murphy?
yes. And what was the big difference between the two kinds of sound? The flute was more like this, and the drum was more like boom, boom, boom. Are people like that too? Do people go like this and they go along and they're nice and slow? And then sometimes they get boom, 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 boom. And we get all mixed up between when we're nice and quiet and then when we go, whoa, I want to move. I got to go about. I got to go places. Do you have both of those? Everybody has those two feelings?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay, we do. And what we want to do is feel that we can be kind. That's right. Valeria's got her thumb up again. Good. So it happens that we also can be ourselves by doing something with music called dancing. Miss Pamela?
Yes. También podemos hacer la música a través del baile. Podemos interpretar y también sentir la música a través del baile. And now it's time for us to dance so we can feel the music. So everybody stand up and we are going to exercise a little bit. Vamos a pararnos y a bailar un poquito so we can feel the music.
Are you ready?
Let's
Here
do
it
the
goes.
pokey pokey.
No, once more.
In, you put your right hand out, you put your right hand in, you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in. Whoa, my goodness, sorry. Wait a minute, it's coming back.
It's okay. It's live TV.
I shouldn't have touched it. Is it chewing it?
Yeah.
Is it big?
It's not very big. Maybe you do. Don't touch that. Just make it bigger.
It's fine.
That's what it's all about.
You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Right foot.
They're all doing it. That's what it's. He's still playing the drums over there. You put your left foot in, shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. We're both having a good time. You put your right hip out, you put your right hip in, shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Left hip in, you put your left hip out, put your left hip in, shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, whole self out. You put your whole self in, you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Yay! You guys did
Good
great.
job, everybody. Now, everybody, let's take a deep breath in. Tomamos aire and let it out. Y soltamos. One more time, let's take a deep breath in. Tomamos aire and let it out. Y soltamos. And for the last time, let's take a deep breath in. Tomamos aire and let it out. Y soltamos. Good job, everybody.
Yes, thank you very much. Everybody looked like they were having a very good time.
Yeah.
And was it because it was you plus the world or you minus the world? Which was it? Plus?
¿Quién
Yes.
quiere adivinar si lo sentimos bien porque somos nosotros más el mundo o nosotros menos el mundo? How does anyone feel? Do you feel better after dancing? I think so. I see smiles.
Yeah.
You were jumping.
Smiling.
Smiling. That's good.
Smiling Samantha, yes. That's you.
And it happens that everybody, as we said before, has to make up our minds. We have to think about, are we going to be more ourselves? The more we like things outside of ourselves, the more we can have a good time being joined with, together with things outside of ourselves, or are we going to be more ourselves by going away, wanting to stay in bed, wanting to keep the world out? This goes on from the time we're born all our lives. And I'm grateful myself to hear criticism about this, to learn that the way I'm going to take care of myself is through being fair to other people, like Diego, like Annalise, like Juliet, like Michelle, like Yannick. I just see a person over here, Nabil. Every person in this, Nathaniel, say his name?
Yes.
And
Yes.
also Miss Pamela and Miss Reina and Juliet, every person in this room. So we want to be more ourselves through being fair to other people, right? Is that true?
And
Yeah.
like you saw the flower and the flower went into you. Were you more you or less you because the flower was inside of you too? Which way was it?
More
You want the world inside of you in the flower? Next week, someone's going to ask you, do you remember that flower? And you're going to say, I do. It's still in me. I'm more me because that flower is now in me too. And we'll be
Miss, Miss,
maybe
Miss
even
Pamela, could you translate that, please?
Sí. Cuando nosotros tenemos una posición positiva hacia el mundo, lo que vivimos a nuestro alrededor, nos sentimos mejor porque vemos las cosas de una manera más positiva. Por lo tanto, esa flor que acabamos de ver, la semana próxima quizás le vamos a preguntar si se acuerdan de la flor y ustedes van a decir que sí, porque la imagen se quedó dentro de ustedes y ya esa flor hace parte de nosotros. Por lo tanto, si cierras luego tus ojos, te vas a acordar de ese momento que tuviste con la flor y vas a tener una conexión.
See?
Sí.
So right now we're going to have a story which is about two different animals which are very, very different from each other. And they are going to have an interesting effect on each other. One is a kitty. How many people here know what a kitty is? You know what pussycats are? Yes, they're raising their hand. And maybe some people have kitties in their home. I don't know. How do you say kitty in Spanish?
Gato. ¿Quién tiene gatitos en la casa?
Ah, gatitos.
Gatitos.
You have them in your house? But Miss Pamela, no. Okay. Well, many people have, you have kitties, and there's a little kitty, and there's a big dragon.
I think that no one has a dragon in their home. ¿Quién tiene un dragón en la casa? Bueno, tal vez nos sorprendemos si alguien tiene un dragón.
Does a stuffed dragon count, Miss Pamela?
Huh?
We might have a stuffed dragon.
Oh, yeah, maybe that.
Yes, so let's look at the story and we can read it together and ask some questions. When you see two very different animals, one so big and maybe a little scary even, and one that's very little and very gentle seemingly, though she can have claws, that these two are together and they're going to have an effect on each other. Let's see what happens, okay?
But first, we're going to sing our song that we sing every Friday before our reading, okay? Primero vamos a cantar nuestra canción que cantamos siempre antes de leer. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Big and small. Big and small. Big and small. Big, 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 small, small, small. Big and small. Big and small. Big, 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 small, small, small. Please, no thank you. Please, no thank you. Please, no thank you. Please, 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 no thank you. Please, no thank you. Please, no thank you. Please, 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 no thank you. Fast and slow. Fast and slow. Fast and slow. Fast, 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 slow, slow, slow. Fast and slow. Fast and slow. Fast, 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 slow, slow, slow. Loud and quiet. Loud and quiet. Loud and quiet. Loud, 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 loud. Shh. Quiet. Loud and quiet. Loud and quiet. Loud, 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 loud. Shh. Quiet. Peek-a-boo. 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 Peek-a, peek-a, peek-a-boo. 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 Peek-a, peek-a, peek-a-boo.
Bye-bye.
Yay! Well, that's very nice. And do you see these are opposites? We have big and small, loud and soft, and we had that big animal, the elephant, and that little tiny mouse. Well, we're going to see also now going to the story.
Well, there was a see the what we see now is the what do we see now?
There you go. Our cover page, the cover
We're
of
going
the
to go to
book.
the story. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
and this is
So,
not big and small. The story, right?
yes, that's right.
There is big and
Is it any way
small.
possible to have that be the whole screen? I don't know.
You're seeing the presenter's screen.
Oh, I'm seeing the presenter screen? Okay.
Sí, let's see.
It
Yeah.
is-
There
That's
we
good.
go.
Yay, good. So you see Kitty and Dragon. Kitty gets a cold. Can you translate that, please?
Yes. Gatito y dragón. Gatito obtiene un resfriado por Mika Hashimoto.
See. And has anybody here ever had a cold? Sniffles? Yes, I see. People have people putting their thumbs up. That's right. So we have the first scene, and this is the first time we see. Look who's there on the edge of the cliff. That's the dragon. He's big, right? That's right. And he's got wings, and he's pointing to the sky. This is the first thing we say. The sky is blue, he says. The wind is blowing. It is the perfect day to fly a kite. Do people know what kites are? Miss Pamela?
Aquí vemos al dragón que está en la orilla de la colina y está apuntando con su dedo hacia arriba y dice que el cielo es azul y que el cielo, el viento está moviéndose bien fuerte y que es un perfecto día para volar una cometa. Y la señora Bárbara preguntaba si ustedes saben lo que es una cometa.
See, yes, some people do. It's a thing that looks like what is a triangle and two triangles together, and you go outside and you get it in the air and it tries to go upside. So what happens, he wants to have Kitty go with him. And what is next slide? Oh, Dragon finds his kite. He waits for Kitty to wake up. When Kitty opens her eyes, she groans. My nose is stuffy, she tells Dragon. My throat hurts. My head. Achoo! You want to translate?
El dragón encuentra una cometa y está esperando a que Gatito despierte. Cuando Gatito abre sus ojos, él grita, ¡oh, mi nariz está atrapada! ¡Oh, no! Mi garganta me duele. Mi cabeza. ¡Oh, shoo!
So Kitty doesn't feel good, very much so, right? So,
but the dragon doesn't use this to be angry at Kitty, because the dragon says, "Okay, I am going to go and try and fly the kite myself." But what happens is, it's no fun without Katie, the caddy around. So what happens is, she, that is the dragon, wants to do good for her friend, or maybe it's his friend. So they want to be happy together, but it's very hard because she's so sick and he feels very bad about it. But he really wants her to feel better.
so we can have the next slide, please. Because
Yeah,
Kitty
this
now is sleeping. She can't go out. She has Mew tissues over there. So we go to the next slide, please.
Okay.
See, that's where what Mr. Murphy just described. Dragon tries to fly his kite all by himself, but it's no fun without Kitty. Have you
El
ever
dragón trata de volar la cometa sola, pero realmente no es divertido sin su amigo el gatito.
See, has anybody ever felt like that? You want to do something and your friend can't do it and you feel kind of bad? That's right. People are waving their hands again. So we have the next slide. But Dragon, as Mr. Murphy just said, has an idea. he is going to have a good effect on Kitty. Could you read that, Mr. Murphy?
Which one? The dragon
Has an idea. Yeah,
has, I don't see that on here.
it's I'll read it then. Dragon has an idea. He will help Kitty get better. He goes to his library. Now, did you ever hear of a dragon having a library?
No.
It's funny, isn't it? But he does. He goes to his library. He reads books about taking care of kitties who have colds. When he's done reading, he knows what to do. Dragon knows what to do. Can you translate that?
Yes. El dragón tuvo una idea para ayudar a Gatito a sentirse mejor. Fue a la librería y comenzó a leer libros acerca de cómo cuidar gatitos que tienen resfriados. Y cuando terminó de leer, Dragon ya sabía lo que iba a hacer.
Okay, so the next thing happens, Dragon goes into the kitchen. You see that? He's in the kitchen there. What is he doing? Is he making something? Yes. Dragon goes in, he boils water. He pours it into a big cup. You can see the cup there. He stirs in honey. People like honey, right? He adds a tea bag. Dragon puts a cup of hot tea next to Kitty. Look at her. Is Kitty looking at the tea bag? Is she looking at the cup that Dragon put in front of her? Yes.
Dragón va a la cocina, hierve agua y lo pone en una taza. También añade un sobrecito de té y miel y se lo pone enfrente a el gatito.
See, and what is Kitty going to do? Well, Dragon puts the cup in front of Kitty, and Kitty drinks the cup of tea. Can I see the next slide? Kitty drinks the tea, yes.
Then the dragon makes soup for Kitty. He chops onions, garlic, carrots, and celery, and he adds broth.
Miss Pamela?
Okay.
He takes care of his friend and shows he's not a bit angry that he can't go out and play. It's more important to him that he have a good effect on his friend. And when you have a good effect on your friend, what do you think happens to you? Does it make you happy? It does. Anytime you want to do something good for somebody, and it does, we're happy too. It makes us happy.
Could you translate that for someone?
Yeah. El gatito se toma su té y así ayuda a su garganta y se va a dormir. El dragón también le hace una sopa con cebolla, ajo, zanahoria y apio y luego lo pone en un pot para que Kitty se lo beba. Sí. Y el señor Robert nos decía que cuando hacemos cosas buenas para nuestros amigos, nos sentimos bien con nosotros mismos.
So we see that time is passing quickly and we want to get to our project. But what happens is we'll go a little faster now. The next slide. Dragon looks for sewing supplies and he digs for fabric. And then we move to the next, which is further along. And he makes a blanket. And he puts the blanket over Kitty. And she sleeps under the blanket. I'm not reading all the script. Then in the morning, look at what happens. What do you think is happening to Kitty here? In the morning, Kitty wakes up. She stretches her legs. She clears her throat. I feel better, she says. Thank you for the hot tea. Thank you for the fish noodle soup. And thank you for the warm blanket. Can you translate that, please?
Sí, luego el dragón le hizo una manta, se la dio y el gatito dice que ahora se siente mejor porque tomó té, sopa y porque se abrigó muy bien con la manta.
Sí, and so she feels better. Dragon is very happy. And what do we see now? We see together, Dragon and Kitty fly the kite in the sunny, whole, windy sky. Do they look happy?
Yes.
Yes.
Ya el gatito se siente mejor y están volando juntos la cometa.
Do you like this story?
That was such a sweet story, guys, right? Who would ever think that a dragon would take care of a kitty? I never thought that, right?
And what we see here is that they both enjoy the world more. They both like the world more together than if they were separate. So they add to each other. And because they do, are they bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger, right, bigger.
And what Miss Raina just said is very important because you wouldn't expect a big animal like a dragon to have a good effect on Kitty, a little tiny being. Like some people are big brothers or big sisters, and you have a little person in the house. You want to have a good effect on that person? That's right. Valeria says she's got Diego in the house. She wants to have a good effect on him. And if you do, as Mr. Murphy said, will you also have a good effect on yourself? That's what
Well,
we
thank
learned
you,
from a study
Sherry.
of realism. So we now go to the last part of the class, which I think you will do, right?
Yes. Awesome, guys. So we hope you enjoyed the wonderful story and all of that wonderful conversation about how it's you plus the world makes you stronger and better. And we can practice that, okay? So to connect to our book, we have decided to invite you all to make a kite with your child, okay? And if you don't know how to make a kite, it's okay because we have a few steps that can maybe guide us.
Entonces ahora vamos a hacer una cometa y vamos a decorarla, pero no te preocupes si no sabes hacerla porque te vamos a ir diciendo y es algo realmente muy simple.
Okay, so what you're gonna need for today, friends, is paper, any color. If you have white, if you wanna use a color construction paper, you can use it. Okay, any kind of colored pencils, crayons, a marker, paint, anything to give your kite some color. If you don't have any of those, tissue paper, anything to add color will work. Colored pencils. You need some scissors, right? I'm sure hopefully you have some scissors at home. And I think that's it.
Yes, that's it. Para hacer esto solo necesita papel de construcción de cualquier color que tengan. Si no tienen papel, pues hasta servilletas, lo que tengan en la casa. Colores, ya sean rotuladores, crayones, lápices, pintura y la tijera, pues si luego de que ya dibujen la cometa quieren cortarla.
Okay, so what we want to ask you all at home, for those of you who have toddlers, preschoolers, if you have some child that's a little bit older, we want to have them try to do the most they can by themselves at their level. So an example, if you have a toddler at home or anyone 2 years old or under, of course, maybe drawing a kite might be a little difficult, but we can do hand over hand. You could put your nice, lovely hand over your child's hand and talk about how you're making a diamond, right? We're going to make a kite today. Let's make a diamond. If you have an older child, you can see if they're in preschool, let's see what their understanding of a diamond is, right? Let them play around and make those lines. It does not matter if it's a perfect diamond or not. The idea is to celebrate the final product, which is their effort and the process that they did.
Recuerden que esto no se trata de perfección, sino que los niños participen. Pueden, si quieren, tienen hermanitos mayores porque los hermanitos lo ayudan, pero si son niños menores de 2 años, solamente agarren su manita y tracen y váyanle diciendo, oh mira, vamos a hacer una forma de un rubí y así vamos a hacer una cometa. Entonces realmente así lo pueden ayudar y también si ellos no quieren, pues usted puede hacer el molde de la cometa y ellos lo pueden decorar también. Entonces lo importante es que ellos participen y toquen la actividad, ¿ok?
Ms. Pamela, that was a good point you mentioned that I did not. If the parents want to start out just by making a diamond, then you could let your youngster fill it in, add some detail, right? So yeah, there's many ways for you to try at home.
Yes.
Okay, so first step, decide what color paper you want to start to draw your kite on. Okay, I'm going to use a white paper so that way I can have fun coloring. Okay, but if you want to use a color paper, that's fine too. So take a white.
Primero es elegir el color del papel que quieren. Miss Reina va a usar un blanco, yo por mi parte voy a usar un amarillo. Y luego vamos a hacer el siguiente paso, que es iniciar a pintar la cometa.
Okay, so the first thing we want to do is make a diamond shape. And you can make a big diamond. Let's see. Okay, let's make a diamond.
Hacer una forma de diamante.
Okay, if you want, you can make it in the center of your paper, in the corner. That is completely up to you. okay? But you make yourself a diamond little shape on your paper. And then, what else do we see? I see that there's a line right in the middle of my diamond, which means I have to split it in half. So why don't we draw a line right in between that diamond, right?
Luego de que hacemos el diamante, vemos que tenemos una línea justo en el centro que divide el diamante.
Ooh, now my diamond looks like two triangles, right? It looks like one triangle on top and one on the bottom. Okay, now we're gonna make another line from the top to the bottom. Okay, now it's gonna look like there's a T in the center of your kite. So let's make a line from the top all the way down to the bottom. Oh my God, our kite is getting closer. Okay, awesome. Vamos a ver.
Entonces luego vamos a tener otras rayas desde el principio hasta el final. Antes veíamos que teníamos 2 triángulos, ahora tenemos 4 triángulos, 2 arriba y 2 abajo.
Yes, Miss Pamela, now notice we have 4 triangles. Oh my God, we started out with 1 diamond and now we have 4 triangles. Getting interesting.
Mathematical.
So then after we make our diamond with the T inside, right? Now we need to make a string. Now let's think about where do we want to put that string. If you're holding a kite, do you hold the string from the top or do we hold it from the bottom?
Ahora tenemos que poner la cuerda o el lacito que va en la cometa. Cuando ustedes tienen la cometa, ¿ustedes la agarran por arriba o por abajo? I think it's in the bottom.
I think so too, Miss Pamela. Okay, unless one of you guys invent a genius invention of an upside down kite, that could happen too, right? But for now, all the kites we've seen have strings on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your nice little string. You can make it wiggly. Parents, this is a time for like our infant toddlers who are not experts at making straight lines. This might be their time to, you know, do that scribble and be real proud of it, okay? So we can make our little line.
Ahora hacemos nuestra cuerdita abajo. Si les pasa como a mí que hice la cometa muy grande, la hacen hacia el lado.
Yes, okay. And now, this part I cannot tell you because now it's time for you to get creative, okay? So now that you have your kite, now it's time for you to listen to some music. And then we're gonna give you time to color, to add, if you have glitter at home, if you have tissue paper, if you have stickers, it is up to you, okay?
Entonces ahora le vamos a dejar a ustedes que con su imaginación decoren la cometa con brillantina, papel de baño, lo que ustedes quieran, colores, fingerprints, huellitas, lo que quieran. Vamos a poner una música de fondo y luego entonces vamos a darle 5 minutitos y nos vamos a ver luego para ver todo el trabajo, ¿ok?
Okay, guys, enjoy. Hey, everyone looks like you're coloring, you're creating. That is awesome. Okay. All right. And one of the things I forgot to mention, friends, I'm gonna just hold on for 1 second. Thank you. I forgot to mention in the kite also, after we did our triangle and our beautiful squiggly line string, you can also add little bow ties to the string, right? I forgot to mention that. And you can add 1 or you can add 10. It's up to you. Okay, so I forgot that little detail at home. Okay, so if you want to add some bow ties or any other shapes, you can. Thank you.
Que le quieren agregar también aquí en la unión del lazo con la cometa, pueden agregarle una forma de un lazo o lo que quieran que sirva como unión, solamente si desean, no es totalmente obligatorio. A ella se le pasó decirles.
Okay, thank you. 5 more minutes, everyone.
5 minutos más.
Okay, how are we all doing, friends? Let's see how far we've gotten. Oh my God, look at everyone's kite. Okay, another thing, families at home, just to increase the literacy skill in this activity, it is also great for you to maybe label the art, right? It could be my kite, or if you want to put Nathaniel's kite, Samara's kite. It's always wonderful when the kids see letters, right? We all want our children to gain those literacy skills, and through art, this is how it happens. Okay, so title your art, right? Label it. That'll give our kid another vocabulary word, right, that they've learned. And then also you can add the name on the bottom. Again, the more our children see their names in different places, the more literacy skills they'll start to develop, okay? And then also the date, just so that way you can have that memory and you can say, Nathaniel, when you were 2 years old, you made that squiggly line on this kite, right? Or it's something you can just go back to for memories. Okay?
Como siempre le decimos, pongan siempre el título como aquí para que el nivel literario puedan tener conocimiento de qué es esta arte. Como aquí yo puse kite, cometa, y también el nombre del bebé y la fecha, porque así en 1 o 2 años pueden mostrarle a los niños esta hermosa actividad que hicieron y que se recuerden de lo que estaban hablando en ese día, o usted también recordarse de dónde salió la actividad.
Okay, awesome. And before we close out today, Miss Pamela, I want to give at least 2 friends an opportunity to tell us what was their favorite part about today's class. Okay, let's see what was the favorite part of our toddlers and preschoolers, okay?
Ok. Al menos vamos a darle la oportunidad a 2 niños de la clase para que nos digan libremente, el que quiera, 2 de ellos, qué fue o cuál parte fue su favorita de la clase.
I see Valeria, I know you had your hand up really fast. Valeria, would you like to share what was your favorite part of today's class?
Ok, Valeria.
Go ahead, sweetie.
My favorite part of this class is when we read the funny book.
You like the book about the kitty and dragon? It was pretty cool. Anyone else?
¿Alguien más?
Let me see. How about my Juliet? Juliet, ¿cuál fue tu parte favorita de hoy? ¿Qué te gustó más de la clase?
Your favorite part of today.
The favorite is this one.
Oh, making the kite? You like making the kite? Haciendo el cometa, Juliet? ¿Te gusta?
Yes, she said that.
Okay, so Juliet's favorite part was making the kite. Okay, what about Samara? I'm going to give somebody else a chance. See, Samara, what was your favorite part today?
My kite.
Dile cuál que me gustó
Yo
hacer
hacer
mi
mi
papalote.
bote.
Comenta. Kite.
Papalote. Oh, that's another name for a kite, right, Miss Pamela? You were telling me.
Yes, papalote, chichigua, cometa.
Awesome. Let's see. Nabil, how about Nabil? Would you like to share what was Nabil's favorite part today, Mom? Is Nabil still here? Yes.
Yes, he's
Yeah, we're right here.
Which was Nabil's favorite part for today?
When you was doing the ball against the wall.
The ball?
The ball part.
And the flower, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. We're so happy you enjoyed today's class. I'm going to let our wonderful aesthetic realism friends to close us out today, and then Miss Pamela will leave with our goodbye song. Okay?
Wow, look at those pretty kites. Nabil, what a beautiful kite. And see other people's kites too. And it's you plus the world, because you need the colors, you need the paper, you need to think about the kite and put it on paper. So me plus the world, it makes a person stronger. Look at that, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel has
a beautiful.
Yeah.
Juliet is working on hers, and oh my goodness. Well, I respect very much the work that people are doing, and we're grateful to take part in this class and be able to meet you and learn from you about this very important matter. Our purpose from the time we're born is to like the world as much as we can, not to be against the world, not to hide away from it, but we'll be strong the more the world affects us. And we can be critical. We can say there are bad things that happen and they're not good. But we have to hope to like the world. That's what I've learned from aesthetic realism. Mr. Murphy has, and we're very happy to be here today.
And one thing you can do is ask your mother or your father to write down one thing that you like. You would tell your mother or father one thing that you like that day, and they'll write it down for you. And then you'll have a whole list of things that you like. It's very important for us to make what we like solid. Like really, it's labeled, it's got your name on it, and you said, I liked building of kites today, or whatever it is, or the ball. So it's very important that you try to write one thing you like every day, because it's the biggest thing in you. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to have a very good effect on your mother and father.
Mhm. That's right. And it happens, you can also draw a picture of the thing that you like if you want to, in keeping with what we're doing today. So we're thankful to Miss Raina and Miss Pamela for being able to translate us and also guide this last section and the early part too. And we think this is a wonderful class. So thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Yes.
Miss Pamela, lead us on our goodbye.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We did our kites inside. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye. Es hora de decir adiós a mis amigos. Adiós. Es hora de decir adiós a mis amigos. Adiós. Es hora de decir adiós a mis amigos. Hoy hicimos una cometa. Adiós, amigos.
Adios. Have a good weekend, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe, and listen to your mommies and daddies.
Gracias por
Bye.
venir. Manténganse todos bien protegidos. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.